Hello, filthy monkeys. Lord Freezer here, and you are watching Wolf Thunder Ranger.
So, what is up, guys? Looks like Holy Dragon, Same Blow Dragon is coming. Good thing we went over the card beforehand to see if anything would change. Let's go over when it attacks. G Persona Blast. So when it attacks, that's all. It doesn't say attack Vanguard or anything like that. When it attacks Persona Blast, to get 3,000 power for each of your rear guards for that battle. I guess how many rear guards you have in the battle phase right now. If there are 2 or more face-up G cards in your G zone, this unit gets +1 critical, and all of your grade 2 rear guards gain the following ability until your next turn. This unit cannot be retired by your opponent's card effects. Are you f***ing kidding me? Are we really starting G off like this? Already? We went from Exovic being, the unit can't get retired, to now if I stride this unit as my boss, I won't lose intercepts. So this will only happen for 2 turns because you're still Persona Blasting. So you're going to need 4 of these to do this effect, possibly twice in one battle. However, holy crap, really? They pretty much got their own version of Garmer again. And keep in mind, we saw what Violinist can do. Violinist calls 2 G2s anyways, so this effect is going to go off regardless. So either way, your opponent has to hit the 8K G2 anyways at the end of the day. That's great. And there's our boy Knight of Fragment. You still have to have 1 face-up G unit, which you will when you stride. During your turn, if you have 2 or more grade 2 rear guards, so you need 2 or more. So him and whatever one you have on the opposite side, this unit gets 2,000 power. And the following ability, when this unit attack hits a Vanguard, Soul Charge 1, Counter Charge 1. So they kept the Counter Charger, and he kept his 11k base for those alt-mile strides and Violinist. Violinist, when he calls this unit, it's going to be at 11k. So bada bing, bada boom, you have that going for you. Honestly, that's ridiculous too. Royals is starting to look very good right now. They pretty much denied an entire Kagero stride box for an entire month. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kagero is still good. I mean, it's not like this effect is permanent. They have to keep rewriting it, and they can only do it twice in a match. So it's not so bad. I mean, you still get those retires in if they start using this card early. Just depends. Depends when they're at in the match. It really comes down to it. But yeah. All right. So more defense to Royals. They can't get retired, which means Link Joker and Gear Chronicles. Anything that can bind, anything that can lock is still free to go. This card won't have value in those matchups besides Kagero's. But it's the only stride unit we have right now to even use in Paladins anyway, so we're going to use it anyways. Yada yada. Anyways. Yeah, the Counter Charger, yeah, we kind of saw that coming, but yeah. The good thing about this is the opponent still has to have a G2 and this. That's still technically, this was like a tiny nerf. Just a tiny nerf. But it's worth it. It was a tiny nerf, but it's definitely worth it, which means they always have to call this Violinist to even pull this combo off. So again, or they have it in a G2 in hand because of Gancelot. There's also the Gancelot package if they ever think about it, but I don't think they are doing Gancelot anymore. I guess it depends how you feel about running the deck. But yeah, Counter Charge is very pogged, especially with all the Violinist calls. Violinist always guarantees you 2 intercepts, period. That's going to happen regardless. But now with this card being involved, it protects the grade 2s. And apparently there are grade 2 boosters that are Soul Blast units. So this makes this card more valuable than anything for those types of combos. So you can pretty much protect an entire board from Kagero stuff if it came down to it. But like I said, only Link Joker and Gear Chronicles and anything that can bind or lock are the best solutions to this card's format. Kagero seemed to get cucked by this every time, but that just means Overlord strides more. And Overlord the Great profits more too. I mean, listen, we already seen how that meta went, and Overlord took over that meta with the, oh, you can't retire, I don't need to, I just need to swing at stuff and I can restand. I still get my multi-attacks in, and I still get the 2 attack I'm trying to push anyways. So either way, you're still getting those attacks, period. It's going to be 2 attacks on Vanguard, no matter what, when it comes to Overlords. But really, they had to buff this card. The only thing they did to it was make sure it was a Persona Blast, so they couldn't do it constantly. It means they can only do it twice in a game. Twice. So that's good news. But yeah, countercharging Royals is really good if you play it right. It actually is, so we'll see how that goes. We know Blaster Blade Seeker's gone, so there's no way you're running that. Old Blaster Blade can only work in this deck due to the fact it's not bound by a name. Blaster Blade Seeker is bound by a name, so yeah. Interesting enough, Holy Shine Drag though look pretty though. But again, Royals find their way to try to block Kagros or anything retiree as much as possible. This is like a baby stuff. This is like baby retiring though because of G2s, but because it's not like a full board, so Kagros could snipe the G1s that you have in the back or anything that you have for combo preps. That's one thing. That's the only thing this card didn't do was protect the G1s, so your opponent would just target the G1s. And eliminating boosters is important, especially against Royals, because Royals thrive off their boosters to make those combos happen with Violinist. So that's still good. I mean, Cargo can still have some of its matchups. As long as Cargo can snipe back rows, they're actually really good to go. But the whole point of St. Blow Dragon is he doesn't really care about the back rows because you're probably not going to have back rows. You just got to have a full front row of units that can't be destroyed by retire effects. That's about it. Damn this Knight of Fragment. It's like stupid. Anyways, guys, that's all we have for today. Y'all be good. Y'all stay safe, and we'll see what they reveal tomorrow night. Peace out.